Hi children, how are you all? All are doing fine? Yes. What and all we studied last class? We all studied about integers, isn't it? Okay, we all completed that chapter. So we all finished studying that integers, I think so. So we can go to next chapter, that is fractions and decimals. Okay, you all are happy. You all are studying, isn't it? Okay, you must study all the problems and also how to do that problems and all. Okay children? Okay. Now we can go to fractions and decimals. What is meant by fractions? You all heard about fractions, isn't it? Okay. You all know how to write a fraction and all? Yes, we have studied in 4th standard and all, isn't it? Now you reach in 7th standard. So what is meant by fraction? Here, that is numerator and the denominator will be there, isn't it? Okay, so you have studied in the smaller classes. When there is a figure like this, we have what? Cut 4 equal parts. Okay, so there is a square, or if there will be a chocolate for you, so that if we make 4 equal parts, so if this is make and I have shaded one of this part, we will tell what this is 1 by 4. Isn't it children? Here we have studied like that fractions and all in the lower classes, and also we studied how to add and subtract what these fractions and all, isn't it? Because we are bigger children, that is compared to 4th standard and all, isn't it? You already reach what? 7th standard. So this and all is a smaller class, isn't it? You will be thinking like that, what? This is miss parayunnu. Idokke njangal kunju kuttiyalavumbol padichadalle. Ee miss endha pinniyum ee fractions ne pattittokke parayunnennu ningal vicharikkunnundavu alle. So we can study more about, isn't it? This and all you have studied. If there is a circle, if you cut like this and all, if you are cutting like this and there are the two pieces and all, so how will you write? This is 2 parts, it is shaded, so we will be writing like 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parts, isn't it? Like this you know how to write fractions, and you studied more about fractions. So now we can go we can study more about fractions here. Here you have studied what? Proper fraction. What is known as proper fraction? Here proper fraction means what? Proper fraction means what? Numerator will be small than the numerator. That is known as proper fraction, isn't it children? Here proper fraction means that will be what here? If the number is 2 by 9, what will be 2 by 9? 2 by 9, that is a fraction, isn't it? Here 2 by 9 is a fraction where 2 is the numerator and 9 denominator, isn't it? This all you know. Write the numerator of this fraction, that is 2. Write the denominator of this fraction, that is 9. This and all you heard about what? How to write the numerator and the denominator. And this is known as proper fraction because we all know numerator will be small for the proper fraction. So this is known as the proper fraction. So if you are writing proper fraction, this will be 1 by 3, like 1 by 7 or 2 by 6, like this. These all are proper fraction, isn't it children? You all know these all are proper fraction. So you understand, or you studied last class and all what is proper fraction. Last year we have studied what is meant by proper fraction. So you understand what is known as proper. Next is what? Here improper fraction. What is meant by improper fraction? This also you studied last year. What is meant by improper fraction? Numerator will be greater, isn't it children? Here if the fraction is 7 by 3, This is known as what? Improper fraction. Here 7 is bigger number than the denominator. That is 7 is the numerator and 3 is the denominator here. So 7 numerator and 3 denominator. This is known as what? Improper fraction. So improper fraction means what, children? Here improper fraction means numerator will be bigger than what? The denominator. So don't get confused. That is proper fraction and improper fraction. So when we are writing here 9/2, 8/6, etc., we can write as improper fraction. These are known as improper fraction. So don't get confused. Proper fraction means the numerator will be less and the improper fraction means numerator will be greater. Okay. So next is what? We studied mixed fraction. What is meant by mixed fraction? This also you studied in 6th standard. What is meant by mixed fraction? What is meant by mixed fraction? It will be mixed about, isn't it? Here the fractions will be mixed. So how will you write the mixed fraction here? Here you can write as 1 3/4. This is a mixed fraction, isn't it? You already studied. This is a mixed fraction that we have studied. Already studied, we all know. 1 3/4 or 2 6/7. Like this. What here? This will be the mixed fraction. Then the number and the fraction will be there, isn't it? Here this number and here the fraction together we will be writing as mixed fraction. This all you have heard in 6th standard, isn't it, children? What is meant by proper? Proper എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ improper എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ mixed എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഒക്കെ നിങ്ങൾ പഠിച്ചിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങളാണ്. But just I am just revising that is what is meant by proper, what is meant by improper and what is meant by mixed fraction. Okay, now we can go to what? Equivalent fraction. This you all understand, children? Okay, I know you all understand and you all study this. So next we can go to what? Equivalent fraction. What is meant by equivalent fraction? Thus you have heard about equivalent fraction, isn't it, children? Yes, you all know what is meant by equivalent fraction. What is meant by equivalent fraction? You heard about equivalent fraction, isn't it, children? What is meant by that? Equivalent. Yes, some of the children are telling, isn't it? Yes. What is meant by equivalent fraction? Here I just taught you in 4th standard and all. What is meant by equivalent? That is putting in overcoat. That is we are not changing a fraction. That will be a fraction, isn't it? So we are not able to change that fraction. We can only what? Put an overcoat like this. So how will you put an overcoat for that fraction? We have given when the teacher is giving you a fraction like 2/3. So how to make a equivalent fraction by using 2/3 here? We want to multiply different numbers, the denominator and the numerator, isn't it? That is how we can make equivalent fraction. Equivalent fraction എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താണ്? ആ ഫ്രാക്ഷനെ നമ്മൾ മാറ്റുന്നില്ല, പക്ഷെ അത് എന്താണ്? അത് സെയിം തന്നെയാണ്. ആ ഫ്രാക്ഷൻ തന്നെയാണ്, അതിനെ മാറ്റുന്നില്ല. But we are what? Just multiplying with different numbers and there will be no change. When we are cancelling also, we will get the same answer. Let me look. What? 2/3. When we are multiplying with 2 here, what happens here? That becomes 4/6. So, നിങ്ങൾ വിചാരിക്കുന്നുണ്ടാവും 2/3 4/6 ആയില്ലേ? This is equivalent fraction. Yes, what is meant by equivalent fraction here? നമ്മൾ ഇവിടെ multiply ചെയ്യുന്ന number, that is when we are multiplying 2 in the denominator here, we are multiplying that the same 2 on the numerator also, because എന്താണ്? അത് ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യാൻ പാടില്ല. ഈ ഫ്രാക്ഷനെ നമുക്ക് ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള റൈറ്റ് അല്ല. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ എന്തായി? 4/6 ആയി. ഇപ്പം മിസ് ഒരു എക്സാമ്പിൾ പറയാം. When you are putting uniform and you are putting color dress also, you are the same, isn't it? One child is coming to the class and all. At that time they put uniform and come. അപ്പോൾ എന്താണ്? ആ കുട്ടി എന്താണ്? യൂണിഫോം ഇട്ട് വന്നാലും that boy is same when he another day when he put color dress also. അല്ലേ? ആ കുട്ടി മാറുന്നുണ്ടോ? കുട്ടി മാറുന്നില്ല. അവൻ എന്ത് തന്നെയാണ്? അവൻ തന്നെയാണ്. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അവൾ എന്ത് തന്നെയാണ്? അവൾ തന്നെയാണ്. അവർക്ക് മാറ്റമില്ല. പക്ഷെ അവർ എന്താണ് ഡ്രസ്സ് ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്തു എന്ന് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. ലൈക്ക് ദാറ്റ് ഓൾസോ ഹിയർ ദ ഫ്രാക്ഷൻ 2/3 മീൻസ് ദാറ്റ് ജസ്റ്റ് he is putting an overcoat of 2. So putting an overcoat, it just become 4/6. So we can look 4/6 എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ when we are cutting 4/6, that becomes what? That becomes 2/3. അല്ലേ? അപ്പോൾ 2/3 എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഫ്രാക്ഷനെ നമ്മൾ മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്താൽ 4/6 ആവുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിലും എന്ത് തന്നെയാണത്? 2/3 തന്നെയാണ്. അല്ലേ? Does you all understand what is meant by equivalent fraction? So here when I am multiplying 2/3 by 3, ഇവിടെ 3 എന്ന് പറയുന്ന നമ്പർ ഡിനോമിനേറ്ററിൽ മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിൽ അതേ നമ്പർ എവിടെയും മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യണം? ന്യൂമറേറ്ററിലും ചെയ്യണം. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എന്താണ്? അത് ഇക്വാലന്റ് ഫ്രാക്ഷൻസ് അല്ല. Okay, so when you are multiplying a number, the denominator, so you must multiply the same number by the numerator also. So what? That is equivalent fraction. Otherwise it will not become an equivalent fraction here. So here 3 into 3 it is 9 and 3 into 2 it is 6, isn't it? We all studied how to cancel, isn't it? So when we are cancelling 6/9, we will get again 2/3 itself. So that is known as equivalent fraction. So when I am telling you, if the number I am just multiplying 2/3 into 2 here and 3 here, what will happen? If I am multiplying the denominator by 2 and the numerator by 3, so what will happen there? 3 into 2 it will become 6, 3 into 2 it will become 6. This is equivalent fraction. It will become an equivalent fraction? No. Why it is not becoming an equivalent fraction? Because 6/6 means it is 1. അപ്പോൾ 2/3 നോട് 1 ഈക്വൽ ആവോ? ഇല്ല അല്ലേ? 1 2/3 എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഒരു ഫ്രാക്ഷൻ ആണ്. 1 എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 1/1 ആണ് അല്ലേ? സോ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് നോട്ട് ഈക്വൽ. സോ നെവർ ഡു വാട്ട് ഹിയർ ദ ഡിഫറെന്റ് നമ്പേഴ്സ്. ഡിനോമിനേറ്റർ ഒരു നമ്പർ കൊണ്ടും ന്യൂമറേറ്റർ വേറൊരു നമ്പർ കൊണ്ടും ചെയ്യാൻ പാടില്ല. അവിടെ അപ്പം എന്ത് കിട്ടില്ല? ഇക്വിവാലന്റ് ഫ്രാക്ഷൻസ് കിട്ടില്ല. സോ യു മസ്റ്റ് റിമെമ്പർ ദാറ്റ് വെൻ യു ആർ മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈങ് എ നമ്പർ with the denominator, so that the same number you must multiply in the numerator also. So if you are multiplying 2 or 3 or 4 or different numbers, you can multiply 100 or 50 or whatever number you can multiply, so you will get equivalent fraction. So children, you all understand what is meant by proper fraction, improper fraction, equivalent fraction, mixed fraction, isn't it children? Okay, so you must study and you just write different numbers or different fractions. Okay children, so you can see next class. Okay, thank you.